Oh, shoot.
Whoa.
Whoa.
We're live.
Oh, man. Let me get...
Happy Monday.
No. Yes. Nah. Today was actually a productive Monday for me.
It was.
Welcome to 360 Real Talk. I'm 360. This is Alex.
I'm Alex.
And this week we got a special guest from Intox-Detox.
We have a guest.
Hello.
Local DMV-based company that will cure your hangovers. We're going to talk more about that in a little bit. So, yeah, let's just jump right into it. Everybody, please share us with your friends. Facebook wants us to pay to get out, and we don't want to pay. So, share us.
We're going to beat the system.
Yeah, we got to beat the system. No, we're not beating the system. Our supporters are just sharing.
We're supporting the system.
Yeah, so if you see me looking down, it's because I'm frantically posting, sharing my message to get everybody to share. So let's jump in. I'll do that when everybody else is talking.
Yeah, when there's pictures on the screen.
Right. So let me start from the top on my handy dandy outline here. We're going to jump into what we call Caption This.
I'm so glad we have an extra person.
Yes.
I feel so on the spot.
We've added an extra contestant in the game this week.
Thank goodness.
I'm terrified.
Are you ready with your sound effects back there?
We still got to get this prize thing together. You know what I mean? We got to have like prizes.
By the way,
mystery box.
We only have a few people watching right now. Oh gosh, we're up to 5. I want to give away $20 today. Share this. I'm giving away $20 to someone who has shared and liked our page. $20.
Hold on,
and a gift card.
Hold on, $20, like $20 cash.
Okay.
What's the catch?
What's the catch? You have to like and share the page.
Oh man.
Our video right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll pick someone and I'll give them $20.
So yeah.
And maybe you guys could get in on it too. Specifically, Mark, our guest.
Course.
That was rude. I'm sorry.
Of course.
No, can I win this $20?
I mean.
What?
It depends on how many shares.
What team are you on?
It depends on how many friends of yours share the podcast.
Yeah.
Social media alert contest.
Yeah,
so we got $20 going out to the person who does what now?
A random person.
A random person that shares our page.
Like our page. Share our video. And someone who has liked our page will get $20.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I feel you. All right. So we're going to jump into the Caption This, round 1.
Round 1.
Begin.
Fight.
Somebody go ahead. Jump in there,
Oh,
Alex.
gosh. It's on the screen. Sexual harassment. Haha.
Don't touch me there.
I got nothing.
No, you gotta have something, man.
That's why I've been banging your friend, Tom.
Oh my god. What? Why did he get a ding? What was funny about that? Oh.
It was funny.
Thank you.
Come on, you got something.
Oh man. I have nothing. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know what sport it is. I can't attribute this to anything.
Butterfly kisses.
Oh.
Going in for the eyelashes.
Oh my gosh. I don't know.
This is when Tom found out that he no longer loved his wife.
I guess women can win too. There you go. I'm going to take it there.
Yeah, right.
Who's the bitch now?
I let you win, and now you owe me a steak dinner and a blowjob.
Oh, God. I shouldn't have taken it there. Let's go to the next one.
All right, moving along. Disregard that.
Oh, my. Good time for a tic-tac. Whoever put that, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Doug, that was good. You guys can caption with us.
There you go. Caption along. So, yeah, we want to give out a shout-out to our sponsors, the Popes. Read the jersey.
Oh, good one. I missed that. When your group's about to dab.
Oh, man.
Because they're all like 11.
I'd rather be at home playing Fortnite.
Oh, that's good. That applies to everyone.
Anything?
Do you think that 2 on the mic is subliminal?
Ooh.
What?
That's a good one.
So what do you mean? Why would it be subliminal? I don't understand.
It's the altar boy taking it in the poop chute from a priest.
Oh my god. You're the worst. Oh wow.
Oh no.
Jesus.
All right, we're gonna have to move on.
Someone help us with these captions.
It's too early on to be getting raunchy already. So, yeah, I got a couple things I want to talk about this week with everybody. So, one thing I found on Men's Health when I was reading over
I knew this was going to be
some
Men's
topics.
Health. I knew it.
You know, how to tell your partner about that weird sexual fantasy that you've been having.
Okay.
So, I got an image for it somewhere. Incoming image. Yeah, so, you know, I feel like a lot of people have problems in that department. I've encountered both sides of that. Some people like to share their fantasies too much, and others don't know how to share them at all.
When you say too much, you're right.
Right. So Men's Health says, you know, fantasies are normal and everyone has them. Discuss these with your partner. It can be a great addition to foreplay, build a closing connection, and improving trust. So in other words, tell your wife that you want to tie her up. She's going to trust you more after she lets you, if she lets you.
Wait.
Or she's going to be like, I want to tie you up.
Okay. So if all of the dominoes fall correctly,
right,
then she will trust you more.
Right,
Because
exactly.
there's this chance that she's going to be like,
hell no.
The f are you talking about? Keep fantasizing.
Yeah. And then,
but there is a chance that she'll be like,
so according to Dr. Laura, she's a resident sexologist.
And what is the word?
Yeah, I'm not even going to try that one.
Oh,
Sexologist. I don't even know. A doctor that studies sex.
Okay, there it is.
Sounds like an interesting job. So she's not quite a porn star, but she's studying sex. I don't know.
Why didn't my guidance counselor tell me about that job?
Right.
Oh my God.
Somewhere there's a young man in college that wants to be a sex doctor. If I would have known it was there, I probably would have. But
they all became gynecologists.
Yeah, I was going to say. I mean, it's always been funny to think about that. Would it ruin sex? You know what I mean? I've seen like interviews where they're interviewing porn stars and like, so is your sex life ruined after you get paid to have sex every day, all day? And
do you really think that's what they do? Is this what a sexologist does?
I don't know what they do. I guess they study the science. I don't think
that's what their job is.
I know. It's for the guys that couldn't become a porn star. They just didn't quite, didn't match up. You know what I mean? They weren't qualified. So now they're sex doctors. So end of the day, there's a lot in this. I might have to go back and read this, actually.
You didn't read it?
A little bit. I just grab stuff. So, it's saying just don't be freaked out. Don't get scared. Talk to your partner about your sex fantasies.
Everything else that you're advised to do, like what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
You're going to be told no unless it's something like terrible.
Yeah.
Then you're probably good to just get it out there.
Yeah. Why not? Why not? You never know what they'll say, Hopefully it's not too extreme and they don't leave you.
Oh my gosh. The episode, it was an episode of Bob's Burgers. It was so funny. There was a balloon thing and it was old people. Yeah.
Sounds really interesting.
It's so funny.
I think maybe you just get drunk and go for it.
Just go for it.
I feel like maybe a little bit of liquid courage.
And then if you take some Intox-Detox with your male enhancement pills, then you won't have a hangover in the process. Give those to your mate too,
To your mate.
Because that's the last thing you want to do is wake up with that feeling of did we do something last night?
Yeah.
There's an ingredient in there that I've heard people say. Met this guy, gave him the samples. He said, "No hangover, no layover." So he didn't. He wasn't out of commission after after having some drinks.
So
nice.
Okay, wait.
So I don't have that problem.
Again.
So, yeah, he said that he took it, and he said, does that stuff kind of make you, strong like bull? Does it help?
So it helps with, not only does it help you cure hangovers, it helps you be strong like bull?
If you notice that the one ingredient is called Panax ginseng, it's in a lot of, herbal ED formulas, like male enhancement formulas.
Okay.
You'll see that ingredient. So, yeah, I always remember that because he said, Next morning, no hangover, no layover. So his wife was happy with him the next morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good for both of them.
Yeah.
Good for
And
both
I said
of them.
I'm glad to help.
Can you look in the outline and post a free sample link?
Oh, the free
So
sample link.
we actually got a link for you guys. We're going to put in the comics. Get a free
Got
sample,
it.
just pay shipping and try it out. You know what I mean? So, but we'll get to that in a minute. So my next topic tonight I want to talk about, because, you know, we like to talk about entertainment, entrepreneurship, and lifestyle. So I always try to cover something that has to do with the entrepreneur world, since I'm what do I want to call it? A serial entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Sounds like I could be crazy, because I probably am.
Do you guys have a Facebook page?
Yes. Just look it up.
Man.
So yeah, 5 success and survival tips for aspiring entrepreneurs. Let's check this out. Skip to the always ask yourself why you want to be an entrepreneur. And the answer can't be purely financial. So yeah. I don't know about you guys, but it took me forever to really start making money with my entrepreneur stuff. And I've done quite a few things over the years. You know, the whole DJ thing started out, I was playing for drinks pretty much and a couple dollars. And then, you know, it turned into money. And it's just, it's always that fine line between having fun and making money and like your drive.
I think it changes too. Like
It
the reason
definitely
you
changes.
started is not the reason you keep going. You know.
No.
So.
Definitely, and it's a challenge, and it's a road, man. It's a mountain. Sometimes I feel like I'm on top, and then somebody knocks me down, or I just fall. And you know, I didn't take my Intox-Detox pills, and I was hungover and tripped on a branch on the way up the hill.
Oh no! Did you really? Today?
No. So you know, the next tip is always build the right team, and that's really hard. I think it's hard for all of us as entrepreneurs, like, to realize that we can't do it alone.
Sure.
So, you know, my newest thing has been, you know, trying to at least create collaboration, like situations where we can help each other.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, because you can't always afford to pay, but then again, it's like there comes to a point where you either have to subcontract work out or hire a staff. So either way, it's going to cost you money.
Right.
That reminds me of, like, did you ever read Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich?
No, I need to.
Yeah, it's all about the mastermind, and that's about the team around you. That you don't have to know everything. You just got to know.
Exactly.
You got to know
you
something.
have to pick the right people.
You got to know the right people, and you got to have something to bring to the table, is what I always say. You know what I mean? Because knowing the right people will get you a little bit, but if you don't have anything to offer in return, it's like, how much can you really expect?
I think on the flip side of that, you also have to be able to walk away from the not right people and do it in a way where you kind of have your head held high. And
you don't offend nobody in the process.
Right. Just stay like this. It's not right. I mean, you wouldn't go and buy a house and be like, okay, well,
you know what it is? Like, I've learned is, you know, when things don't just work out, you just kind of just ignore it. That's what most people do.
Most people do that.
I try to be straight up and honest with people, but sometimes it doesn't work. So I don't know. All that shit's tricky. You just play it as you go. But take a break is what it's saying. I've got better at this over the years, since I've kind of got to a point where I'm making enough to at least feel like I'm working a 9 to 5. Then bills are getting paid. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I try to plan. Especially having a daughter, it's about to graduate, you know what I mean? I'm trying to live my best life with her before she goes to college. And I'll probably be that dad that's like DJing at the frat party.
That's great. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it's coming soon.
What a great
coming
way
soon
to keep
a frat.
Dibs on them.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So,
I'm a cool mom.
Yeah, but I try to go on vacations. Like, I'm going to tight wall my money anyway, so now it's like I save up for vacations. You know what I mean?
Nice, exactly.
So I always feel better when I come back from, like, even if it's a weekend, even a night, just like a night where you just go away for a second. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Turns out that all my work events are usually drinking events. So
right.
Oh, right.
My work is my vacation. Constantly.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like that for a while too. But then, you know, when my daughter lived with me full time, I'm kind of like, well, can't drink and drive as much as I used to.
Oh my gosh.
It's not worth the risk. Don't drink and drive at all, people.
Don't ever do that.
Just saying. Now I'm very cautious. So, you know, In fact, mental health issues have been reported among 72% of entrepreneurs.
Wow.
It's even got a name, Founders Blues.
Yeah.
Because we have higher pressure than most, so scheduled downtime.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever have another job outside of building your business? Did you ever do like part-time for another company, full-time for another company? And
Yeah,
build
I
your business
did.
At the same time?
Yeah, I did for a while, but then it just came to a point where I was just like, I have to do this, and I just have to go out on a limb and just make it happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Luckily, I had unemployment, thank God for that, and it kind of jump-started me for a second, gave me time to think, and then I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to do it, and I did it. You know what I mean? So, and it's always a constant, I'm just going to keep doing it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I know we all have those days where we're just like, maybe I should just get a job.
You kind of have to remember all of the benefits of being your own boss. Sometimes it feels like the negatives outweigh it, but then when you think of kind of all of the things that you're able to do that you wouldn't normally be able to do if you did have a regular 9-to-5 job, I don't know. For me, that's really key.
I've found it's so hard to go back too. Once you start, and then I've had to go away and work for some other people sometimes here and there just to keep things going. And it's so difficult just to be wait, I'm not the boss. I have to listen to other people.
Yeah.
Right. Now
That's hard.
I'll do like little side gigs, like I DJ, I help out some other people with events, but for me, those are like
that's a subcontractor type thing,
it's a day
and it's
or
a day
few
job.
Hours. Exactly.
Yeah, and
so
it's still
kind
not
of fun to get out of your head a little
and it's
bit.
still exactly. Yeah. It's you don't have to be in charge of nothing. You just show up and you do your thing, and you know what I mean. That's why I keep DJing and doing my little side gigs. You know, I'm over here like printing T-shirts. Got like a whole box I take out like 3 or 4 times a year. I've already made profit on them, so I'm just like, ooh, I'm gonna go play vendor today.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So lately, I've found that like you just got to be. I mean, I've always been a multitasker. Whatever,
Right.
I'm always chasing different routes, passive income. You know, different streams, multiple streams of income. You know, you got to just know your season, and you got to know what you can do with different things, because everything's seasonal. I mean, the world's seasonal. Like everything we do is seasonal.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like there's nothing like that just stays consistent year round. So, so there's my thoughts on that. And while we're talking about entrepreneur stuff, I got my buddy Andy over here with Intox-Detox.
Let's talk about this. This is a pretty cool product.
I'm gonna let you do like the little interview and like,
I get to ask the questions?
Yeah, you get to do it because you're into this kind of
I'm in the hot seat now.
Yep.
I'm into interviewing. I'm going to try these, but I don't need detox pills, Mark. I don't drink that much.
Oh, man.
Okay. So, tell me a little bit about why you started on this adventure and why this product.
Yeah, so I was around the supplement industry for a while. I took supplements. I'd work out. I'd take creatine and protein and these types of things. It just turns out that I really like to drink. So,
oh gosh,
I never really had terrible hangovers when I was younger. When I was like in my early 20s.
Sure.
It was about mid 20s, and then I just remember one particular occasion at the age of 28 when it was just the worst
28,
hangover
I think that's when they started for me too.
Some people say 25, some people say 30. 28, it just hit me. I mean, it was, I think I was out with my buddy and we were out all night the way you do when you're young.
Sure.
And we didn't wake up the next day until dinner time.
Oh,
and it was just like, this is getting ridiculous, you know.
Gosh.
So it was really just, I come from an Irish family. We do like to have some drinks.
Okay, that's...
I also care about my health, so there's that.
Sure.
But, ultimately it was just trying to find something to...
I can never do it right.
To defeat the hangover.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a friend you were telling me who was already creating these kinds of supplements, not this kind specifically, but supplements in general. So how long of a process was that for you guys to figure out this formula and get it together and get it in front of consumers?
It was actually kind of tricky, but the fact that he's such a pro, I mean, like I said, he's 25 years in the industry creating multiple products for big companies, that big names in the industry. And so luckily we had him, because it could have been years to develop something like this and to get it right. But for us, it took about 6 months.
Wow.
Because I came in with a strong concept, which was trying to speed up liver functions at the enzyme level.
Okay.
Because everything your liver does requires liver enzymes. So we wanted to speed up how fast that works, specifically with ethanol, which is alcohol.
Sure.
The alcohol we drink is ethanol. And the first strategy didn't work, actually.
Oh.
And
who tried it?
well, what it was we were targeting. I don't want to get too deep into the chemistry, but we were targeting enzymes, and these particular enzymes, you could take them, but you couldn't get them into your bloodstream, because you literally have to inject them, and then that's a drug. So you're not a dietary supplement anymore.
Right.
You're in a different world.
Right.
So I mean, this is after we've paid him $10,000. You want to talk about you know, taking a risk, entrepreneurship. You know, we paid him $10,000 on the off chance that he could find the right ingredients.
Sure.
And he basically called me one day, and I was at my day job. I had a terrible day job, and my daughter had just been born, so I needed to work full time. And he called me and he said, "It's dead. We can't do it. It doesn't work.
No.
It won't work." And I said, "Well," "Jeff, I have faith in you. Go back to the books. Go back, take a deep dive, and find me an herb that does the same thing."
Sure.
And he did. And the one he found is it's called Japanese raisin. It's our main ingredient.
Wow.
It's been like the go-to hangover cure in the Eastern world, in Asian countries for forever, hundreds of years. Yeah.
So it's kind of like an equivalent to ginger. I mean, ginger's kind of nausea, but
yeah, it's kind of cooler than that, because it turns your liver into a super liver. It makes your liver work better.
A super liver.
Yeah.
Okay.
Super.
Yeah.
I like that.
So, like, you know, for my analogy is always like, okay, if your liver was a minnow, you take this stuff, it turns it into a great white shark.
Nice.
You know, like
that is a huge
it's a big difference, yeah.
So there you have a slogan, a tagline. Is the one that I
a
heard,
bunch.
is that the tagline, or is that just like an inside joke? What is the tagline, and why is it that?
Well, the fun one is, we call it the condom for your liver.
Okay,
and,
the condom for your liver.
Yeah, the way that came about is we were trying to differentiate ourselves, and I don't have the individual packs with me, but they're kind of square shaped. They're small. They look like little condom packs.
Oh, are these?
What's that?
Are these the shape?
No.
Okay,
these are individual. That's the bottle.
Gotcha. So those are different shapes.
We have single serving packs that we'd give out as samples.
Okay.
And people would always say, "What is it? So, what is it? A condom?" And
okay.
It was kind of like a dig. People were kind of making fun of us.
So it's a condom for your liver.
My comeback became, it's a condom for your liver.
Nice.
Because you take it before you drink, protect your liver, avoid feeling terrible the next day.
Sure.
So it's more of a preventative than a quote unquote treatment.
Great. So how many people have tried this?
We're coming up on 5 years, hundreds of thousands of people. I mean, we've been all over the country, all kinds of events, from beer pong events, World Series of Beer Pong, NASCAR. We did sponsorship for a couple years, beer fest, wine fest. We've been all over the place with this stuff, and really have had very few complaints.
Okay. Have you had a lot of rave reviews? People swear by it?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I think the reason that we're still alive as a company, because we're small and, you know, we're kind of on a shoestring budget,
right?
Bootstrapping and whatnot. But, you know, it's the loyal customers that we've built that just keep coming back.
They reorder.
And they wouldn't keep buying it if it was just like some placebo effect, you know? I mean,
right, exactly.
Obviously, these are people that are, you know, they're responsible drinkers, but they're people that drink regularly, and it helps them to sort of balance out their lives. And that's sort of the main point that I always stress is, like, you know, you talk about work-life balance. Well, you know, I mean, if you work too much and you don't have any fun, it's like we were talking about with entrepreneurs. If you drink too much and don't do any work, well, that's a whole other can of worms.
Exactly.
So it's about balance.
And let's be real. I mean, the older that we get, I'm in my 30s now too, and yeah, like since 28 is kind of, I could drink a whole bottle of wine and suddenly I'm like, oh God, 2 glasses gives me a headache tomorrow.
Absolutely.
So, you know, it's kind of for everyone who's going to partake. in the drinking
A lot
shenanigans.
of people see it because it's called Intox-Detox, and they say, "Oh, well, I don't want to detox. I don't want to stop drinking." And I say, "No, don't stop drinking.
Right.
Just
drink better.
Drink responsibly.
Drink smarter. This is
Right.
a more balanced way to do it."
It's more responsible for your,
Hey guys,
your
I'm
tomorrow.
back. So my
Hey,
phone,
welcome back.
Facebook likes to ban me and do shenanigans when I like to get this out to everybody.
Mark, you're interrupting our interview.
Yeah, no. Well, I'm jumping in.
How dare you?
Yeah, right.
On your show.
I was
yeah,
going
right?
to ask the important questions now. Where can we
All right.
buy it?
Oh, the best places to buy it right now would be Amazon. We're on Amazon Prime,
Okay.
or on our website, which is intox-detox.com.
Okay.
Either way, if you don't trust me, you can buy it from Amazon. But usually you get better promo codes on my site because we have less overhead there. So
Yeah.
So we shared your Facebook with
Thank you.
the website link. So yeah, you guys can go to the website.
Get a free
You
sample,
can
just
get-
pay shipping.
Just pay shipping on your sample. Yeah, so give it a try. If anyone orders it, gets their free sample,
We've got a week.
we're gonna try it.
Yeah, we've
and
got
report back.
a week here. I doubt we're kind of grown up now, so I doubt we'll
gosh.
get drunk as
Yeah, it might be a
we
2
need
week
to. It might take us a
1 month
couple weeks to
sample.
get through the samples. I mean, I'm a weekend warrior, so maybe no, we got gigs this weekend. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get drunk one day this week and try this out.
Yeah.
I think I've actually took them in the past. I found samples laying around, scattered out through Northern Virginia at the bars and stuff. You know,
Nice.
that's how I come across Andy over here. I've seen him around, so you know we're gonna be doing some events together and doing some stuff. So be on the lookout for the samples at the beer pong events we got going on with VA bar pong and all that good stuff. Yeah. So now where were we? What were we going after that?
So I guess we're gonna talk about some entertainment.
Uh,
Oh no, I'm just kidding.
Oh, never mind. The
It's your WTF.
oh, okay. So we started
news.
WTF news of the week. We started another new segment last week. I kind of like it, called WTF News of the Week. This is where we cover just crazy news stories we see across the freaking
interwebs,
yeah,
the
the
internet.
interwebs of the internet. It's funny. I find a lot of them off of TV news stations, and
Yeah.
I'm like, when did it become cool to post crazy shit on
Right.
news channels?
Right.
I mean, they're just being flagrant now. So
Yeah.
my first one is a wife vows to stand by her husband after he stabbed her 46 times.
I cannot even with this.
I feel like, first of all, it's normally the woman that's stabbing the man, so that threw me off from the jump.
Yeah,
I was
the
just like,
stabby is a lady thing.
what in the hell? And then this 46 times though? Like, how is she even still alive?
I agree. I want to know how.
So let's look at it for a second. What are they talking about? 21-year-old newlywed.
In a drunken rage.
A drunken rage.
Wow.
14 wounds to her torso.
What?
And
4 penetrating her internal organs. Punctured lungs. 17 days in the
She-
hospital.
was asleep when it happened. Wow.
And still, I love you.
Wow.
My question
I can
is,
explain it all.
What would
Explain it all,
What would it
Clarissa.
take
Farted
for
in her
this
sleep.
chick to leave him?
Right?
47 stab wounds?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
She farted in her sleep.
That's the explanation.
That was your explanation. That was Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't get it. I'm trying to get through to where she justifies why she still wants to be with him.
Wow. She added, I remember trying to move my arms away and I was just screaming. He didn't say anything apart from when I said, stop, I've got to call my dad. He said, no, you've got to die. That was the only thing he said the whole time. He just said it once when I was on the floor. I was just thinking I was going to die, that I was dead. I don't know what's going on in that sentence, but that sounds what
Wow.
I am
this
in
girl needs to get some help.
Facebook jail on
This is-
Facebook Messenger
this is
because
too
of
much.
360 Real Talk.
I told you don't do it, Mark.
I was just sending a message that I copied and pasted, and
I told him
apparently
not to do it.
Facebook caught me.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares if I'm sending
Message it
my
to your
link
friends.
to my friends.
Oh, gosh.
Wasn't that what Facebook was about? Like, I'm submitting a complaint.
I bet somebody submitted a complaint about you is what happened.
Somebody
They're
secret
like,
doesn't
he's
like
spamming
me. Who clicked the report button? Because I sent it to what I thought was halfway close friends.
So speaking of crazy shit on Facebook, so this article goes on to say my husband is Michael Bernard, and if anyone wants to put anything on here about him, unfriend me. Or if you talk
Here we go. Here's
to
where
or have anything to do with them dossers, then I don't know what dossers is. These people are from England. This is insane. What are you doing?
Wow.
Well, I hope they both get help. Both of them, they both need some help. That's
just sad.
Yeah.
Sad stuff.
It looks like a dosser is a homeless and jobless person.
okay.
Those are my favorite kind of mates. Oh,
Mates, what is it
homeless
mates
people.
about today?
So look, we forgot to touch on. So Andy brought us a beer. I don't really drink IPA, but we're gonna pass this around. Intox-Detox. Tell us about that real quick.
Yeah, so we're making beer. We actually want to
That's
start a
right.
brewery, and
I'm
the
just gonna
beer
drink
has the
anyways.
antidote in it. So it's got our ingredients in it to help protect your liver and help you not feel hungover the next morning
It tastes really
when
good.
you have some drinks. Yeah, it's a New England
Whoa,
hazy double IPA.
that is
It
delicious.
was made at the Craft of Brewing up in Ashburn, Virginia, so it's local.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, I need to put it in my vodka. Is what I'm thinking already. So I'm gonna need you to create like the 360 detox vodka drink.
I can help you with that. man.
Oh, that's
It's
a good
got to be
idea.
we should do that at my next event. We should make one of those.
We do. We make simple syrup with it.
I want
Okay.
to make a
We make
sangria.
cocktails.
It's got to be keto friendly, so I'm gonna have to put my little drops in it, and then we put the powder in it, and
I do it sugar free and with our stuff in it.
There we
So,
go,
yeah.
sugar free. Yeah, then we're good to go.
Healthy drinking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna need. All right,
It's the thing of the future.
someone need to find a vodka sponsor for that, and then you sponsor the no hangover stuff, and then I
hint.
I can just drink 24/7, like, and be fine, and not even get fat either. I'm all about it. So
Living his best life.
right. So going on to the next thing I found crazy this week was Nude water park
Whoa.
for adults sets to open in Lake Louise, wherever the hell this is at. Let me see. Where are we at here? Western Canada. Leave it to Canada. 27 acres. Adults only. Clothing optional.
Wow. Okay. Well, it's adults only, so you know what you're getting yourself into.
So first thing they're asking is, how do you prevent from ripping your junk on a water slide? Because there's all those breaks and
I
the
wonder
screws.
I wonder if anyone's tried it out yet.
Well, that's what they're saying. He goes, when asked about the health hazards presented, he admitted that some things would need to be different than a traditional water park.
Okay.
You ride differently to protect yourself.
Okay, that's fair.
I hope so.
Right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, imagine the people that don't think about it and just jump on the slide and just get hurt.
have
6
one hand
months from now,
covering
we're
your
gonna
stuffs
see
all the
news
time.
stories.
You might as well just wear a bathing suit.
Right.
Or
Protect your junk.
or how about a guy? Does that give a new meaning to like belly flop? You know?
Yeah. Yeah. It hurts. You know, my problem with these kind of things, like not being judgmental, it's normally ugly people who go to nude places.
What?
I don't know. Maybe if you're hanging out with the rich people one, you might have some luck seeing some good scenery.
How do you know about the difference, Mark?
I don't know. I've seen stuff online before. I don't know.
All the nude beaches I've ever been to were not the type of people you want to see naked.
No?
No.
That's
what I've always heard.
unfortunate.
That's what I've always heard.
And they're probably the same people who walk up to you and tell you about their sexual fantasy.
Yeah. Weirdos. So, yeah. So there's my few, that's my little thing. And we're going to go into some local entertainment.
Whoa. All right.
I let Alex head this up this week because I was so tired of covering Halloween last week.
And events in general.
Yeah, just in general. And plus, I wanted to get a different view for events.
Yeah, sure.
You know, so we got some new exciting stuff going on this week.
All right. So this is a shameless self-plug. We talk about how we're both DJs all the time. So I'm a karaoke DJ. I do every Thursday at Strangeways, and it's a contest every single week from 7 to 10-ish. A lot of those 10-ish numbers going on around here. But yeah, Strangeways is great. All kinds of beer. There's usually a food truck. Plus, I'm there doing karaoke.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Check it out.
It's like being a star for a night.
Yeah, things. Yep. You know what I just realized in that whole little spill was like 10-ish. Like after 10, life gets weird after 10.
Life gets weird after 10.
After 10, you just don't know what's going to happen.
Sure, yeah.
I've learned that as I get older.
You're either going to bed or
you can either be going to bed or binge watching like Bob's Burger on Netflix.
That's accurate.
You just never know what could go wrong. But I guarantee you, if you go on a binge, you will regret it the next day.
Continue. Can we do these help with binge watching?
That's what we need is a pill to like stop you from binging.
I'll have my people do some research.
Right. We'll look into it.
I need that one. All right, so that one was quick and sweet. Come see me on Thursdays at Strangeways, Fredericksburg. Win a $25 gift card for singing karaoke. And bring your friends.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of money, weren't you giving away some money for people sharing?
Yeah. I shared that a couple times. So if you're watching this now, I'm giving $20 to some random person who's liked our Facebook page. So you need to like our page and then share it with your friends so that way we can get that count up. And then we'll give away $20
Get with your friends, and my friends and your friends can be friends.
That's exactly correct.
You know, share us. We're trying to get out there. So what else we got here? We got some car wash for veterans thing.
Yeah, so my friends over at Jack's Car Wash, they are veterans from the Marine Corps, and they're doing a Veterans Day free car wash. So they're in Spotsylvania off Route 1 and Massaponax Church Road. So if you are a veteran, then on Veterans Day, take your vehicle over to them and shake hands, tell your story, get your car washed.
Well, see, now that's clever marketing.
Yeah, well, they're
clever.
Personable people. I think that's the way that you should be when you're running a business, you know, and they really put their purpose out there, what they're doing, why they're doing what they're doing.
It is, you know, I feel like November is that Give Back November.
Yeah?
Yeah, Give Back November. There you go.
Give Back November.
So normally, I forgot. Last week I put a charity attached to our thing. So you pick one. Make a post with a charity, but you got to donate $10.
Oh, okay.
Because, you know, we got to donate. Yes. Last week I donated. Nobody donated. Shame on you guys, but it's all good. I get it. As I pressed donate, I was like, somebody donate to me.
Oh my gosh!
Because you know,
you're getting close to the holidays.
I feel like that's everybody's mentality, you know. But you know, I tell you what, I've been doing little things like that, and I just feel like the universe is just patting me on the back.
The universe sees it. It's karma.
Yeah, it is. Because things just, you know, it's kind of like if you go to church where they talk about tithing and giving your 10%. Well, you know, I have been doing that.
Okay, I was listening about that. That seems I don't know enough about it.
Right. I don't either, but I just try to help. Just try to help out the universe.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's awesome. Contest. And Wonderland is the contest.
Okay, so this is Window Wonderland. This is happening here in downtown Fredericksburg. This is so much fun. I did this with my kids, and basically you're walking around, you're outside, you're getting some exercise, and you're looking in the windows of all of the shops that are participating.
I feel like I do that every time I walk around downtown.
Well, you're looking for something specific. You're looking, and they kind of... They hide these little riddles on like a regular 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and it's somewhere hidden in their window display. Sometimes it's right in front. You see it really easy. Some people hide them, but you find the riddle and you try and solve it, and you can go and get your entry forms, which have the place where you would find the riddle and your answer to their riddle on that sheet. I think you have... It's quite a few days. Yeah, so you can go get them on November 10th at 9 a.m.
Sounds
and
pretty
then you have until January 1st to turn them in. There's some really great prizes. Now, we had a lot of fun. We never turned our forms in. We went on like multiple days to go find these because they're everywhere.
I
You can
think
go
this-
at night. You can go in the middle of the night when there's no one out. You can go in the morning. You can do it while you're just walking around being social.
Yeah.
$1,000 grand prize.
I mean, that's cool. I
Additional
could use
prizes,
$1,000.
right? And all you do is go walk around with your kids, your family, your friends, and solve some riddles. So
Well,
it's pretty.
If
It's
your
pretty
kid's
cool. It's
like
fun,
my
it's cute.
kid, they're bugging you to do stuff.
Exactly.
So here you go.
Yes, so it's a lot of fun.
Wear them down, put them to bed. Yeah.
If you, I think this is visitfred.com that I found this on.
Yeah.
You know, you search for
Some good family
Window
stuff over
Wonderland,
there.
Fredericksburg.
Yeah, there's some good family
It's-
events over there too.
It was a lot of fun. It's really cool.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
I might have to check it out. Probably not,
So
but
those
yeah,
are
sounds
events. Karaoke Thursday with
Cool.
me. Free car wash for veterans on Veterans Day. And Window Wonderland
fun.
starting up this weekend.
yeah, I feel like when we get our website up and running, which we're getting pretty close to,
We can put some events there,
we can do a
too.
local event community
Yeah.
calendar. You know, and people can submit their events
Right.
from yard sales to throwdowns on the riverbank to
Throwdowns on the riverbank.
whatever,
Okay.
whatever you want to do,
All
post it up there.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's cool. Of course, tomorrow's freaking election day.
Yeah.
If you're into that.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that actually in just a few minutes. You gotta
Oh
go
yeah, I
vote.
skipped ahead.
No, you didn't.
Oh yeah, I
No, you
did.
didn't.
Caption this.
We can caption this now. Let's do another round of caption this. Oh gosh, hopefully we're good at
Round 2.
this. Oh gosh. Please
Get
help us
over
with these
here.
captions, people.
All 6 of you guys. Oh man. Tell me a story, Big Bird.
She's a slave to the big cock.
Oh.
I didn't know this was going to be your fantasy.
Whoa. This is really weird. I hope it's worth it.
Oh my gosh. All right, get in there. Get us one.
Polly wants some privacy.
Winner, winner, human dinner.
Ooh.
Oh.
Says the guy who makes supplements.
Right. If I got to tell you to shut up, if I got to put this book down and shut you up, it's not going to be good.
These furries are getting out
That
of hand.
was good. That was a good one, Terrence. These furries are getting out of hand. Oh my gosh. Someone's going to call CPS.
Someone's getting stabbed 46 times in their sleep.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm over it.
You're over this
I'm
one?
over it.
Wait, we're on a roll
We
and
are
he's
on a
over it.
roll. We are on a roll, but it's just getting out of hand.
That's okay. Go to the next one. I don't remember what it is, so it's probably great.
Are you sure you want this color?
Oh my god. Birds can't even read. Ah, next one. Thank you. Thank
right.
you.
I'm starting to have second thoughts, Bob.
You took too much off the top.
Will this come out?
I mean, is it too obvious? Chia.
I've gone vegan. The face.
Hair club for men.
The things I do to represent the weed community.
Oh. Crap. This idiot. Yes.
The things people pay me to do to their hair.
What do you want? Give me the Bob Ross, fam. That was a good one.
Yeah,
okay,
right.
Terrence.
That was
Terrence.
the right voice, too.
That
Terrence
was a
is-
good one. That was a good one.
Terrence
He's
is
on a roll over here.
Oh
I'm
my
going to need you to
gosh.
take off the mustache and leave the top alone.
Right.
No Shave November, man, Ashley. That's good.
Yeah.
I
That's
was gonna
good.
say he's got the pedo mustache,
Yeah. Don't touch the stash, bruh.
Oh god.
the bush fro.
Oh my gosh.
I'm keeping it green.
Oh gosh.
That's it.
That's it. That's
Yeah,
all I
we're
got.
getting good.
Those
We're
were
getting good, though. Yeah, we're getting
We
good
had
at
some
it.
thank you guys for helping us in the comments. You guys are good.
So don't we got
Shoot.
EK's got some captured this too.
Did you? You had captions it? Oh
yeah,
man. Oh
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Oh,
So
neither of us has
we'll
seen
come back
these.
after the WTF News of the Week section number 2.
Okay, my WTF news. Okay, so we'll start out here with this fake doctor. Okay, so this guy,
Man, I feel like remember that one fake doctor, the young kid?
the young kid.
He was like 16 and he faked being a
Doogie
gynecologist.
Howser?
No, not Doogie Howser, but I do love that show. There was this
that's great.
dude, man. He went and faked it, and he was like 16.
I did not know that. Did no one catch on that he was a teenager? Did he like pass himself off as a prodigy?
Yeah,
I don't
gonna have to
understand
try
how
to
that one
remember to
worked
look
out.
it up.
So this
So
guy.
tell us about this guy.
This guy, his name is, I believe it's Robert Young, and yeah,
He looks
Robert
like a
O.
creeper.
Young. Okay, so
Young.
he was convicted of practicing medicine without a license for like the second time at least.
Jesus.
So he's paying $105 million
Wow.
to a civil suit. This woman had breast cancer. And he had put out this book that was something along the lines of curing cancer, the cancer guarantee. Okay, and the whole thing was to remove sugar from your diet, remove like carbs, like a basic diet, like a weight loss diet. And she.
Oh wow! So we're talking about like some
Yeah?
supplement shit over here.
No.
No?
No. She incurred some medical expenses because this one was the pH Miracle.
Okay.
And that's the name of his book. If you want to check this guy out, his reviews.
I'm not sure I want
his
to.
1-star reviews are pretty great and revealing.
Nice.
But basically, this woman was trying to do like the homeopathic remedy for cancer, which I didn't realize that there was one of those.
Okay.
But he has the Miracle Retreat Center. She went there. She spent a whole mess of money on, what did she do here? Oh gosh, I don't want to say the wrong thing. She did, I had it in here. Okay, it was some random, like super random homeopathic. I think she got like an enema.
Wow.
Massage. Okay, there it is. Massages, colonic therapy, and baking soda infusions. I was gonna say blood transfer. I knew
Wow.
I had it wrong. This was gonna cure her
Baking
cancer.
soda. Hold on.
Infusions?
Slow down
Baking
for
soda
a second.
infusions.
Baking soda
infusions.
See, now I don't know what's worse, her falling for it
know,
or
that's
this guy
exactly
for
what I
selling
was
it to her.
thinking. Is at what point, like, you
I'm
didn't
just-
have to do any of these things. And
I'm
that was actually
confused.
his argument.
I
was
don't know.
She could have done regular treatment.
Yeah, I'm over here like if a doctor said to me, so we're gonna need to do baking soda infusions to cure your cancer.
Yeah.
I think I'm automatically
Gonna
going to
walk
ask for another
out.
opinion. I'm going, I
Yeah.
don't know, Bob. I'm going to have to check back with a couple other doctors. This just don't sound right to me.
Yeah.
Well, so just being the supplement nerd, right?
Mm-hmm.
The pH thing, like supposedly disease can't grow in an alkaline environment.
That's
So-
the new thing.
So what you could do is baking soda is supposed to alkalize your
Okay.
body.
Oh.
But I mean,
To infuse it into the human body, though, and then
but-
like you were talking about like the absorption and what absorbs what.
infusion just sounds creepy though. Like how is this? How is it getting infused?
Right, what are
where's
we
it
doing
going?
Oh
here?
no, it's
Right.
like they do it like.
I mean, you said enema,
like
so that's where my head is right now.
That's even worse. I'm like, so now you're shooting baking soda up my butt.
It's all so bad. It's all so bad.
Isn't that how you
So,
make the volcanoes?
I don't know what, like,
so.
at what
Think
point
so.
she was like, this is really questionable because it probably would have been at
So
the
this
mentioning of
dude's-
any of those
So
procedures.
he's a good salesman, is what it sounds like.
So he's going to jail. He's going to be in jail for,
He's
for
going to jail.
without looking at the article. Guess, what is your best guess about how long he's going to be in jail?
Like 60 years.
Yeah? You
What do
think
you
so?
think? What do you think
10?
over there?
I don't know.
10 days.
This guy,
10
this guy
days.
who's done this before, by the
Oh,
way,
he's on his second his second time. Okay.
he's serving 3 years and 8 months.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And he's supposed to pay $105 million.
And look, he ran up at 89.5 million fucking medical expenses for this chick.
It's crazy.
She got
So
$1 million
that's
out of all this.
one of my WTFs. I'm glad that you guys
Yeah,
WTF'd as much as
that's
I did.
definitely
that's
WTF.
crazy.
I mean,
What
I'm
in
all
the
about
world?
natural alternatives, but you got to have some proof. And
Yes. Do your research. It's your body.
This is just like exploitation.
Cancer.
Yeah, it just don't even
Yeah.
sound right.
Yeah. So don't fall for any of that guy's shenanigans. And if you do want to laugh about something, Google search his book reviews. It's
Leave a
it's pretty
shitty
funny,
review.
the things that they say about him. So you might find that kind of fun. My other WTF, this is from BBC News. This happened in New Zealand. A fisherman pulled an 18-month-old from the ocean. Now, the baby was fine. The baby's fine, by the way. And 18 months, that's a year and a half.
Yeah.
So we're not talking about an infant.
I'm just trying to
This
figure out
is-
how did someone of that age
Sure.
become into,
So-
like how did that even
So
happen?
18 months, this kiddo should be able to walk by now, I hope. They
So he
were
just
on the
wandered
beach
off?
in a tent, and they unzipped it, and they got in the water. So this article says that the guy's over at the beach fishing, and he spotted a small figure in the water. He thought it was a baby doll. And then he realized it was a child after
Wow.
the kid let out a squeak. So he grabbed the child, and he's fine. He's
mean,
okay.
that's-
So he pulled him out, and I
That's
guess the kid
crazy.
was lucky.
Yeah. It's like the article says it wasn't that kid's time.
Exactly.
That was just, I don't know, man. That's crazy.
Exactly.
That's definitely crazy stuff right there. I don't even got nothing for that. That's wild.
So it had to have happened quick. The mom was pretty freaked out when she was informed that her baby is found in the water. I don't know how you miss your kid for that long. So I think it probably happened pretty quickly. Maybe the kid was just like backstroking. I don't know if you guys have seen the videos of the kids, the little babies who can float. They roll over and float.
I have seen that.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So everyone was fine. Everyone was okay. But yeah, that was pretty interesting. Just a kid floating along. Let me pull this thing out of the ocean. It's not a doll. It's a child.
Wow. I mean, yeah, that's pretty crazy stuff. So, yeah. All right. So, we got more Caption This over here. We got EK's this time. We skipped him last week, so let's see what he's got for us.
I gotta do my topics too.
Oh,
We have
topics.
a
Well,
few
let's do
minutes left.
WTF too, though. Let's do that.
WTF? You mean the caption this? Or my
Oh,
topics?
yeah.
Where are you,
Topics.
Mark?
I don't know.
This dude is lost.
Yeah, I'm lost.
He's busy
Topics.
sharing
Yeah.
things.
Topics.
Okay, so we'll run through these. So we actually only have a few minutes left. So I just had to put this one out there. There's so many people complaining about all the holiday stuff, and I think it's hilarious. What I want to know is it driving you crazy? Is it driving you crazy? It's
Yeah,
too bad.
I haven't even started paying attention to it yet.
Too bad, because it's good for these people. It might not be good for you, but it's good for them. So according to the Journal of Environmental Psychology, putting out decorations are a pathway to those old childhood magical emotions of excitement. I guess you had to have a childhood with magical moments of excitement. That's probably, one of the contingencies for that to be accurate. But I think that most people probably did, and they just cling on to bringing them back, and then it becomes an adult, tradition to continue to do that. So what do you guys think? Are you down with the early decorations, or does it make you, are you a miser?
I'll tell you a story. I ruined Santa for my daughter when she was kind of young.
Oh,
So
really?
I really definitely don't care about Christmas decorations. But here's the cool
Okay,
thing.
all
So
right.
there's a DVD for people that are tired of Christmas and the Santa and all that crap. That's the conspiracy of Santa Claus, and like I showed my daughter that.
Conspiracy of Santa Claus?
I showed my daughter at a young age, and she recovered, and she just.
Did she believe? How old was she when she stopped with the Santa believing?
I think I showed her that maybe when she was like 10.
Okay, that's not bad.
Wasn't too bad.
That's not
I let her live her best Christmas life for
Live-
a while.
She was living her best life,
Yeah.
her
But-
best child life.
Nah, I mean, I like the Christmas lights though, for real. Like I do like
Is it
them.
really that bad?
I'm
Does
not
it
trying
really
to put them
affect
up.
you that
Like I buy blow. I'm the type
Exactly.
of guy that buys blow ups and like projectors for the outside now. Like remember that when that first came out? Like you couldn't get one, dude. I drove like 2 states and couldn't find one Well, no, I Googled 2 states and couldn't find one.
It is funny how like the day after Halloween, you know,
It just goes
And
straight
especially in
into
the
it.
stores.
Yes.
It doesn't bother me though. I actually like it.
I mean,
I'm not that much into Christmas, but I always love Christmas music and like the
I enjoy
decorations.
this. Yeah, I enjoy everybody
Like
else.
I'm not putting them up, so if
I'm
you
not.
are,
Sure.
like,
Exactly.
you know.
I'll enjoy
I mean,
them.
I am excited
I'll
about.
look at them.
Yeah, I'm excited about King's Dominion this year because they got like the Christmas
That's
town coming.
right, that's
So you don't got
right.
all
It's their
you
first
don't
one,
got to go
too.
all the way to Williamsburg this year.
Yeah,
So
I've never
that's
been to
cool.
one.
I've never been either, so I'm definitely going.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll
And
pop
it's
up.
included. Like if you had season passes this year, it's
You're
included.
good, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I didn't have them, but you know,
Ah,
I'm sure there's a coupon code
there you
somewhere.
go. There you go.
Yeah, so
All
that'll be
right.
fun. I mean, I do like Christmas stuff.
So it doesn't make y'all mad. I just think it's great. I'm sure you guys have seen it too. Everyone, not everyone, the people that complain via Facebook. Let me get on here to complain about your Christmas lights. Like I want to stand outside of houses and watch these people drive by and see if they're like
Have you ever been
shaking their fist.
Yeah, right. Have you
you
ever
know,
been
really
to the
mad about
one
it.
that those little neighborhoods you drive through and it's set to music?
Oh yeah, those are great.
Those
There
are
used to
pretty
be
cool.
a really good one down. I want to say it was like off Lafayette or something to that effect. But
Yeah, those are cool.
They were really good.
I think I have to be into it because my daughter's 5. She's like prime
Yeah,
Christmas
Oh
magic.
yeah.
Definitely.
Oh yeah. It's
You
that
know.
time.
So
It's
even
that
if
time.
I was a humbug, I'd pretend just for her. You know?
Exactly.
Right. Now you got to.
So second one, and we'll make this one quick. I'm sure you guys have heard it enough. Go vote tomorrow.
Yeah.
Don't forget to go vote tomorrow. You can do it early. You can do it late. You can Google, where do I vote? And Google will tell you. All you have to do is type in your zip
I mean,
code.
Facebook's pushing it pretty hard too.
Yeah, you should do it. You should totally do it. I'm going to call us youngins right now because even our age demographic really doesn't turn out in high numbers often, specifically
sure.
for these midterm elections.
I've never voted.
You've never voted?
No.
Wow. A lot of people say that it doesn't matter, but it does. Think about all the people who don't go vote,
Like
how
me.
massive that number is compared to the people who do vote. Get out there and do it.
Imagine all the people who play Fortnite regularly and they're not voting.
Or like the lottery that we just had. How many people went and bought a lottery ticket?
I didn't.
And that is like the opposite effect. When you go and buy a
Yeah.
lottery ticket, it decreases your chances of winning, but you're not going to win if you don't buy one, right?
True.
Yeah. So
It's
you have to go.
catch-22.
You have to go vote. Your vote
Doesn't matter, but it does.
count. It does count.
Doesn't,
so
but it does.
make sure you
maybe.
get up and do that tomorrow. And if you didn't register this time, do it. It's one of our basic rights as an American. Utilize it.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's what I got for today. But I'm interested to see these captions. This caption this from Eric.
Yeah. Comes EK, the producer, back here. Let's see what he's got for us. Round 3. Oh, man. This wasn't a good idea.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, that was it. That was the obvious one.
Yeah, that was the one I couldn't think of.
Nailed it.
That Family Guy. Oh no. Oh no.
Why
Oh,
so
yeah.
serious? He's just angry.
Yeah, I don't have nothing.
Oh god.
He's been to Donald Trump's tanning bed.
Nice. Oh, that's Donald Trump's long-lost cousin.
I want to know what's up with the sideburn. Look at that sideburn on the one side of his head. What's going on there?
Lay out on a boat
The
all day. They
sideburn
said
on
it'd be
his
fun.
head? Okay. Lay out on a boat all day.
Yeah.
All right, I'm really gonna mess with you guys. We're late in the show. Actual footage of my uterus before my period.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Oh, come on. Oh, come
Wow.
on.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Grow up.
Get in my belly.
The Martin Van Buren sideburns.
On this episode of Weird People That Like to Wear Masks.
My strange addiction. Oh, moving on. EK said moving on. With no words.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't even know.
On the next season of American Horror Story.
There you go.
They look like they could be serial
Old
killers.
MacDonald.
That's like some
took me
serial
forever to think that.
killers, man. Stephen King presents It.
What?
When they wrote that thing about Old McDonald's having the farm, they didn't say having sex with the farm, and this is the result.
Yeah.
That was such a long caption.
Who is that standing next to Sarah Jessica Parker?
Oh, wow.
A real life chicken head.
Yeah.
Good one, Jordan. Good one.
The Purge, the Farm Edition. Only the strongest survive.
Oh my gosh.
The cast of Sex and the City out of makeup.
Oh
Nice.
my god.
That's good.
Nice. My so-called life.
I had a good one and it's gone. Ah. Thank you. Animal Farm Netflix adaptation.
This is not Kansas anymore.
Oh, here it is. The after effects of banning sexy Halloween costumes.
Oh, wow.
That gets laughs.
A rooster, a horse, a pig, and a potato head walk into a bar.
Potato head. Oh
It's
my
a cardinal,
gosh.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
Did anyone notice that Susie is dead?
Oh, man.
Because she's, a skin chicken.
Yeah.
Just if it was normal.
All right.
That was good. Yours were good.
That's pretty good. It's definitely good.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Alex has got $20 for somebody that shared and liked our page.
Oh yeah. So
Still
it has
going?
to. It has
Keep it
to
going.
be. It has to be in the likes. So yeah, like and share our
And
page.
then Intox-Detox. See that link and get you a free sample, pay for shipping, and I challenge everyone to drink as much as they can, but take one of those pills before. And let's all report back next week. Video footage for bonus points.
Woo.
Do it. Put it to the test.
Yeah, put it to
Yeah.
the test. Let's challenge it. Let's put a challenge on it. So, yeah, somebody do it. Get you a free sample and drink a lot.
Yeah.
So, and then there's that. So join us every Monday, 360 Real Talk, where we talk about entertainment, entrepreneurship, lifestyle, fun games,
All kinds of stuff.
all that good stuff.
Randomly giving away money.
FXBG Public Radio. Check them out. A lot of other cool shows going on. And, yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Yeah. Fun times. Yeah, so Facebook banned me from sending messages.